the real exciting stuff, returning to the moon, building a moon base, lots of great science, multiple commercial space stations someday, building a nuclear-powered mission. There's a lot of little things that have to happen to make it even remotely possible.
NASA just announced that its first nuclear-powered interplanetary spacecraft will send Skyfall helicopters to Mars in 2028. This isn't sci-fi. This is happening in 2028.
NASA officially confirmed this mission just yesterday, and it is the most exciting space announcement this decade.
So buckle up, because I'm going to break down everything. I am talking about the first ever nuclear-powered interplanetary spacecraft. It's called State Route 1 Freedom, and in 2028, it's heading to the Red Planet carrying a fleet of Skyfall helicopters. This isn't just another rover mission. This is the birth of the nuclear space age. We're not just dreaming about Mars anymore. We are actively building the infrastructure to get there. The star of this mission is a spacecraft called Space Reactor 1 Freedom, or State Route 1 Freedom for short. NASA is calling it, in their own words, the first nuclear-powered interplanetary spacecraft. So what does that actually mean? How is this different from, say, the Voyager probes or Curiosity rover, which also use nuclear power? Those missions use something called RDGs, radioisotope thermoelectric generators. They generate electricity from a natural heat of radioactive decay. They're great for powering instruments, but they have nothing to do with propulsion. They don't move the spacecraft. State Route 1 Freedom is completely different. It uses nuclear electric propulsion, or NEP. It has an actual fission reactor on board, like a miniature nuclear power plant in space, and uses the electricity that reactor generates to power highly efficient electric thrusters. Think of it like a nuclear-powered ion drive. Incredibly efficient. Works at any distance from the sun. Unlike solar panels, which become useless the further you get from it. NASA put it plainly. Nuclear electric propulsion provides an extraordinary capability for efficient mass transport in deep space and enables high-power missions beyond Jupiter, where solar arrays are not effective. This is a game changer, not just for this Mars mission, but for the entire future of deep space exploration. NASA sees NEP as the backbone of future robotic missions to the outer solar system and the operation of a permanent moon base. And here's a fascinating detail. The propulsion and power element for State Route 1 Freedom will actually be repurposed hardware from the canceled Lunar Gateway space station. NASA officially put Gateway on hold to focus on building a base on the moon's surface, and some of that hardware is now being redirected to this Mars mission. Smart recycling. Operation Skyfall. So what's the payload? Meet Mission Skyfall. Remember Ingenuity? The little helicopter that completed 72 flights on Mars? It became the first rotorcraft ever to fly on another planet, completing an incredible 72 flights between April 2021 and January 2024 before it was retired. NASA is taking that success and scaling it up. State Route 1 Freedom will deploy a fleet of 6 advanced helicopters. These aren't just for taking pretty pictures. Their job is scout and survive. Think of it like a mothership releasing a swarm of aerial scouts over an alien world. And these aren't random drops. The helicopters are designed to survey specific locations NASA and industry have already shortlisted as top candidate landing sites for America's first Martian astronauts. This mission is literally scouting ahead for future humans on Mars. They're equipped with ground-penetrating radar to hunt for underground water ice and map out safe landing zones for the first human pioneers. They are literally the advance team for the first Mars colony. Here's the crazy part. To make this happen by 2028, NASA is making a massive pivot. They've officially put the Lunar Gateway, the planned space station around the moon, on hold. Instead, they're stripping the hardware meant for the Gateway and putting it directly into the State Route 1 Freedom and a permanent base on the lunar surface. It's a Mars-first strategy. NASA is betting everything on nuclear tech to prove we can reach the outer solar system. If this works, the State Route 1 Freedom won't just stop at Mars. After it drops off the helicopters, it could keep flying toward Jupiter or the asteroid belt. Why the sudden rush? Part of it is competition. With SpaceX's Starship rapidly evolving and other nations eyeing the Red Planet, NASA needs a leapfrog technology. While chemical rockets like Starship are great for lifting heavy loads, nuclear electric propulsion is a marathon runner of the stars. It's more efficient, more reliable for long-term missions, and it sets the stage for future nuclear thermal rockets that could eventually cut the trip to Mars down to just 3 months. We are living through a genuinely historic moment in space exploration. All of this is feeding into one ultimate goal: sending humans to Mars. Skyfall scouts the landing sites. State Route 1 Freedom proves nuclear propulsion works. Future nuclear spacecraft can then carry astronauts faster and farther than ever before. It's a domino chain leading straight to a crewed Mars landing. We're not just dreaming about Mars anymore. We are actively building the infrastructure to get there. So a nuclear-powered spacecraft, 6 Mars helicopters, launching in 2028. This is real, it's confirmed, and it's coming fast. What do you think? Are you as hyped about this as I am? Drop it in the comments. And if you want to stay updated on everything space and science, subscribe. I cover every major development as it breaks. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.